As Israelis mark the 40th anniversary of the 1973 Arab-Israeli War, many look back to see what has been learnt since that day when Syrian and Egyptian forces attacked the Golan Heights and Sinai desert on Yom Kippur, the holiest day of the Jewish year. Many saw the war as a national embarrassment as intelligence services failed to predict the trouble ahead. Abraham Rabinovich, author of the book The Yom Kippur War, the epic encounter that transformed the Middle East, says that some realized only then how vulnerable Israel was.
The Yom Kippur War changed the way Israel looked at itself. It was shaken in the early days of the war by the surprise and by the performance of the Arabs. It saw its own mortality. And ever since, whatever it does, it's in the background. They might overwhelm us. We didn't think it could happen before.
Although Israel was caught off guard, it was only a few days until a massive counter-attack took place, threatening Cairo and Damascus before a ceasefire was agreed 19 days after the war started. Rabinovich explains that there was no overall winner in the war, although lessons have been learned.
Who won the war? Egypt won the war. Israel won the war. Both sides to an equal measure. Egypt regained its territory and more important, its pride. Its pride and the Arab pride by their early successes. Israel won the biggest political achievement it could have imagined, peace with the largest Arab country. It also won military deterrence. For Israel, the main lesson is to be prepared for the worst, because what happened then was worse than anyone imagined, the surprise. And this is even more true today, when there are so many unknowns.
The protest against the Israeli government followed 4 months after the war, with the Israeli National Security Council being set up 25 years later in 1999 to prevent any such situation happening again.